1,000 prepubescent boys too stupid to figure out how to find porn on the internet rejoiced last week as Miley Cyrus put some racy photos up of her in a bikini on her MySpace page.
A nude photo of Vanessa has become the hottest thing on the internet overnight. It appears to have been taken in a bedroom or in a production trailer where a smiling Vanessa is seen standing nude and pulling her hair back with one hand. Hudgens has confirmed through her publicist that the photo is in fact her, saying, "This was a photo which was taken privately. It is a personal matter and it is unfortunate that this has become public."
Promising first dibs on these sought-after tickets. But when all 54 dates sold out in just 20 minutes, one New Jersey woman was furious. She got an attorney, and now all those angry fans may be able to join in on a class action lawsuit.
I can't stand cats and dogs in real life. What makes you think I want to watch a movie that's dedicated to them? The fact is, throughout this entire movie, crabs and jocks are all you see. There are no other social groups.
My little granddaughter's here crying, and you had best get the tickets here now.
She paid $385 for 2 tickets, $554 for 3 tickets.
Disney is probably one of the sickest movie companies out there.
So you thought it was the end of the story?
Former Disney star arrested. ET confirms that Orlando Brown, best known for his role on That's So Raven, was arrested for alleged domestic battery and drug possession back in January. At the time, police say a witness called them after seeing the 28-year-old arguing with his girlfriend in a car. It turned physical, though she wasn't seriously injured. After Torrance police took the actor to jail, they say they found methamphetamine on him. Brown is being charged with misdemeanor domestic battery, obstruction of justice, and 2 felonies: drug possession with intent to sell and having contraband in jail.
Disney Channel star is busted again right here in Las Vegas. Police tell us that Orlando Brown was arrested Monday for narcotics possession. And according to TMZ, the former That's So Raven star was stopped after leaving the hotel. Police found a bag of meth and a pipe on him. You might remember this video from Brown's arrest in April. A judge issued a warrant for his arrest.
Watch out! Motherfucker, show me your fucking hands! Show me your fucking hands now! Get out! Get out! Get out! Down now! Down now! Down now! Show me your fucking hands! Put them behind your back now! You got a warrant for your arrest! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! What's your name? What's your name? What is your name?
Miley Cyrus is back for season 13 of The Voice, and Miley is making headlines for her comments. Basically, Miley didn't have a childhood like her other co-stars, and the comment she made was short and offhanded, but fans are reading between the lines here, thinking that Miley gave up her childhood to be a star. Alright, we're gonna play the clip and let you decide what she meant.
I was 13 years old. I was filming Hannah Montana. So I was working. I know Adam and everyone else, they'll have all these stories like, oh, I was in school, I was in whatever. I was working.
Now, even though Miley didn't exactly say much last night, she has been outspoken about her Disney days in the past. Miley has openly discussed how being catapulted into the spotlight as a preteen came with its drawbacks. She discussed feminist issues about not being paid appropriately. She's talked about having body issues because of the show. And she's talked about not having the freedom to be herself. Her father, Billy Ray Cyrus, who also played her on-screen dad in Hannah Montana, echoed those criticisms. I'll tell you right now, the damn show destroyed my family, the singer told GQ back in 2011. For my family to be here and just everybody be okay, safe and sound and happy and normal, heck yeah, I'd erase it all in a second.
Oh my God, you guys. I guess the sexual harassment stuff in Hollywood is playing a role in the older community as well as the younger community. So you guys know That's So Raven star Kyle Macy, who is a very pivotal part on the show. Very funny little boy. Well, child, he being sued. There's a 13-year-old girl that claims she met him when she was 4 years old with her mom back at Universal Studios in 2009, and they talked over the years to the point where now she's a young lady, 4 years old to 13 years old. That is 9 good years that he maintained contact with this young lady. He claimed to be someone that was going to help her through the industry, help navigate her, get her an agent, help find her talent scouts and stuff like that, and really help her break through the industry in LA. So he flew her out, and he said that she could stay with him and his live-in girlfriend, whom he was taking care of at the time, and that he would also take care of the young lady. When the young lady returned back home, he started sending her pictures of his peen, started sending her messages that were very salacious in nature, and basically let her know that he wanted to mess with her in any way that he can. He was sending her Snapchats, messages, videos, images, doing the most. So the girl is not happy about that. She's suing for $1.5 million. Of course, that would be her family suing for $1.5 million. But I don't know what makes people think that they can send underage children anything, and that underage children are a target for them.
From all of us here at Walt Disney World Resort, we're looking forward to helping you make your stay as magical and memorable as can be. See you real soon.
Disney World is for everyone, but one mom thinks it shouldn't be that way. In a viral Facebook post, she called for a ban against guests without children, and also writes that mothers with children should be allowed to skip the lines. She goes on to say it's all because childless couples will never experience the exhaustion it takes chasing a 3-year-old around the park. Her post has now been shared across Twitter more than 14,000 times, and let me tell you, her post is full of like really mean, terrible thing.
Some mommy had a meltdown on Facebook.
Yeah, was it Facebook? Is that where it was? Or Twitter?
I believe it was Facebook.
I don't know where it was.
It's
but
making
there was
the rounds
meltdown.
on Twitter.
Of course, this is not Disney's fault. I want to preface by saying that. Disney had nothing to do with this. But some woman had the epic. You think my rants are bad? Buckle up. I can learn some stuff from this woman.
Let's go through this this amazing rant that was posted on social media the other day from Anonymous about banning childless couples from Disney World. It pisses me off to no end when I see childless couples without at Disney World. DW is a family amusement park, yet these immature millennials throw away their money on useless crap. They have no idea the joy and happiness it is to mothers who buys their babies treats and toys. They will never experience the exhaustion that it is to chase a 3-year-old around and getting stares at assuming I'm a bad mother.
Yeah, she said she hates childless mothers with a burning passion.
No, that's mean. Yeah,
so
that's mean.
God, so she's having a rant at about Disney World, and childless people at Disney World who should not be allowed.
You can't, yeah, if you don't have kids with you at Disney World, this person thinks you should not be allowed to go. And if you have kids, you should get special perks like getting to the front of the line.
This C-word in some very slutty shorts was buying a Mickey pretzel, and Aiden wanted one, but the line was very long, and I said later, and it broke his poor little heart, and he cried, and I wanted to take that effing pretzel from that tramp like, thanks, B, you made my son cry. DW is for children. People without children need to be banned. Mothers with children should be allowed to skip all the line. You have no effing idea what it's like to have to stand in a line for 3 hours with a cranky, tired, exhausted toddler.
And also, like, the concept doesn't make sense. Like, women with kids get to skip the line. So then I'm assuming there's a lot of mothers with children there. So it's just going to still be a huge line.
And I can't just tell him that we can't do something because it's his vacation too. I effing hate childless women with a burning passion.
That's not where I was coming from.
Since theme parks came around, parents have been taking their kids and people have been going without their kids.
Yeah.
What in this day and age makes people so emboldened that they can tell, get out of my way because it's my turn to go?
Yeah, that's
How about this?
entitlement.
Don't go to the park. Nobody wants you there anyway. How about that?
And July 6, 2019 Disneyland Fight Update.
This video is taking the internet by storm. People are even taking the time to break it down. Let me just underscore all of this. The fight that you're about to see took place at Disneyland in Toontown. That's right, the place where you take your toddlers.
Avery Desmond Edwin Robinson, 35 of Las Vegas, is facing five felony counts, 5 felony charges that is, and 9 misdemeanors, attacking his girlfriend, sister, brother-in-law, and endangering 4 children, the Orange County District Attorney's Office said. Prosecutors said Tuesday, July 23rd, that Robinson threatened to kill members of his family as he drove out of Disneyland parking lot and assaulted an employee with his vehicle after they were escorted out of the park by security. Bruh. Robinson is facing 1 felony count of domestic battery with corporal injury and 1 felony count of assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury related to the attack on his girlfriend. He's also accused of felony assault with a deadly weapon, 2 felony counts of criminal threats, 5 misdemeanor counts of battery, and 4 misdemeanor counts of child abuse and endangerment. He faces more than 7 years in state prison if convicted.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Today, I am proud to announce the Walt Disney Company is acquiring Lucasfilm, a global entertainment company founded by George Lucas and the home of the legendary Star Wars franchise.
These are my kids. So
all the Star Wars films.
All the Star Wars films.
They were your kids.
Yeah, well, they are. I loved them. I created them. I'm very intimately involved in them, and obviously to sell them off. I sold them to the white slavers that take these things and.
Iger reflects on Star Wars creator George Lucas's feelings, upset and betrayed upon learning Disney intended to go in another direction and forego using his plots for the sequel trilogy following the company's 2012 acquisition of Lucasfilm.
Iger says, at some point in the process, George told me that he had completed outlines for 3 new movies. He agreed to send us 3 copies of the outlines, one for me, one for Alan Braverman, and one for Alan Horn, who'd just been hired to run our studio. Alan Horn and I read George's outlines and decided we needed to buy them, though we made it clear in the purchase agreement that we would not be contractually obligated to adhere to the plot lines he'd laid out. He knew that I was going to stand firm on the question of creative control, but it wasn't an easy thing for him to accept, and so he reluctantly agreed to be available to consult with us at our request. I promised that we would be open to his ideas. This was not a hard promise to make. Of course we would be open to George's ideas, but like the outlines, we would be under no obligation. Early on, Kathy brought JJ and Michael Arndt up to Northern California to meet with George at his ranch and talk about their ideas for the film. George immediately got upset as they began to describe the plot, and it dawned on him that they weren't using one of his stories he submitted during the negotiations.
You know, George, if you ever listen to this or you ever this comes your way, just know we love you and we're with you. And yeah, like to me, Star Wars is George Lucas.
Disney is probably one of the sickest movie companies out there.